impactful. What we're here for today is to help a limited number of my members that want to sell an old LLC or corporation that they don't use anymore for $77,500 in an all-cash offer. Have I got your attention? Are you all ears? I hope so. Here's the opportunity that you have today in a simple 1, 2, 3 explanation if you want to sell your old business entity. Pardon me. Number one, we have a group of outside investors that want to buy a limited number of existing businesses right now that are not being used anymore. Doesn't matter what state they were incorporated in, and it doesn't matter what condition they're currently in. So if it's out of date, out of favor, not a problem. In fact, that's primarily what we're looking for. Maybe you set up a business entity years ago. Does that sound familiar? And you never got around to doing anything with it. Great. This is your opportunity and your chance to turn that old trash into absolute treasure. So this investor group wants 5 dormant LLCs or S corporations that are aged at least 1 year or more. It doesn't matter, as I said, what condition they're in, as long as they don't have some kind of lien or legal judgment on them. Once we get the people that want to sell their old business entities, this offer will be completely sold out and it will not be restarted again. So this is a now or never, use it or lose it type of opportunity. They are going to use these old businesses as legal tax shelters to get business funding, also in the name of the business, and to harvest passive e-commerce income with. These kind of old, unused businesses are very valuable in the right hands. And I can get you a big cash payout if you enroll today before the midnight deadline to work with me as your de facto reselling agent. So that is something that should be very, pardon me, very interesting to those of you who fall into this category. So that was number one. Number two, let's keep it moving along here. How do you get money for selling your old business and how much can you get? Well, you can see it printed on the whiteboard behind me. The way to take advantage of this, if you have an old LLC or corporation you want to sell, is pretty simple, straightforward. Enroll in this Cash for Old Corporations program on the website provided here and send me your business information on the standard form we will be mailing to you in your business transfer package. So you order today, you use your credit card, debit card, we immediately send this package out to you. It's got all the instructions in it, and in the interim, we will also give you a welcome call so that there's no delay. We want this to move as quickly as you do, okay? You can be paid up to $77,000 in a single lump sum cash payment when you accept the transfer, or you could even get more if you took half the money up front, right? And then the rest as payments spread out over time over the next few months. That is a very popular option for some of the people that want to do this. As soon as you enroll in this program, I will personally review your business completely. I'll go through it with a fine-tooth comb when you send me the business name so that I can position it at the top end of the market for a big all-cash offer. My staff will also implement, they will immediately put 2 things in place. A lot of people don't know about these things. My staff will immediately put 2 things in place for you that are needed to make your old business funding ready. The cash equivalent lines of credit for your old business that can be drawn on then make it worth a lot more. I mean, that makes sense, right? You can see in the description, one of the things we do is have our private funding sources approve these old businesses for a $400,000 business line of credit. Bam, whammo. Immediately, that business of yours that you thought had no value immediately skyrockets, and it's not only perception, but it's real. It's an asset, right? And its tangible cash value. Okay. After my thorough review, you can give me approval to make any other corrections to it or additions recommended that will make it immediately saleable to the highest bidder. So we know exactly what these investors are looking for. They're in pocket. We work closely with them. So we can tune it's like a piano or like a guitar. We can tune it very quickly and easily to the exact harmony that they want to give you that top of the market offer, because it's going to work for them, right? It's going to do for them the things that they need and want this time of year to be able to take advantage of. I will then, after going through the fine-tooth comb and adding these very valuable, tangible things, it becomes a real asset. I will then list it for sale for you, and I will even help you, if you want me to negotiate the highest possible payment for the sale of your old business. And how much of that do you get? You get 100%, as you can see listed here very clearly. Okay, that was number 2. 1, 2. Here's 3. Okay, as I said, we're making this quick and simple for you. Number 3, some people have asked me if I am not a middleman, why am I doing this? What is in it for me and what goes on behind the scenes to make this work for everyone? Well, simply put, This is a service, right? We're a 22-year-old education and service provider company. So we've been doing this service for years. Why? Because it helps our customers, it helps our investors, and it helps the business lenders. We're not just a business education company. As you can see, if you've been on my list for any amount of time, we set up new businesses for our clients every single day and give them business funding. We've been involved in hundreds of business sales and thousands of corporate formations, tens of thousands over the years, 2 decades, right? That's a long time. Me and my partners have been doing this. We provide many kinds of full services from buying or selling business to estate planning and tax prep. We pretty much do it all, and we've been in this business for the last 22 years. So we must be pretty good at helping people and providing value. That's why we're allowed to still be here. That's why we've stuck around in this completely scrutinized and very competitive industry. So, plus, in addition to what I've just described to you, to have complete transparency, I get paid a finder's fee from who? From the investor that buys your business. So I have an incentive to get you the best deal as fast as possible because there is something in it for me, clearly, right? My interests then are totally aligned with yours as the seller, and you don't pay me any portion of the cash you receive. The buyer pays me when I have completed the sale for you. Here's the deal and the truth of the matter, right? I get paid by the investor, as I've just said to you, when I help them find a suitable business and buy it from you. That's why I provide this service. It helps me, helps you, helps the investor, as I've clearly stated here. This means I have a big incentive to get you what you want and make sure your business is sold for you as quickly as possible when you sign up for this program, because we're all in this same boat together. We're all going to get what we want when we cooperate. That means I'm totally transparent in this transaction, right? I've laid my cards out to you. I've told you exactly why the investor wants it, what they're going to use it for, what is at stake and in it for me, why I am so eager to help you get what you actually want out of this opportunity. So since I have something at stake, right, now that we understand we're clear, since I have, what would they call it? Since I have a vested interest in making sure your old business is attractive enough to sell for top dollar, here is what I'm going to do for you with my own money to make this happen. Not just my expertise, not just my access to this investor group, but with my own hard-earned cash. I will take $500 of my own money that I expect to get back when your business is sold for you, and I will spend that $500 of my own money to have the experts put those assets that I just described to you in place in your business name to make your business more valuable so that you get it sold, you get your money, and I get from the investors what they have promised to me, okay? With my own money, I will make these improvements to your old business with your permission. These are the things that are listed out here on the board, right? So we're crystal clear on what makes this deal so valuable for the investors and what I'm going to do for you to make sure that your business entity is exactly what gets a full cash offer here, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to make all the other tweaks needed, okay? We're going to add your business information to the biggest approved funding database in the world. Most businesses do not have this connection. Pardon me, they're not set up this way. So we're going to do these things, boom, 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 in rapid succession, in quick order. I'm going to pay up to $500 of my own money to have the experts on staff do this. We're going to add your business information to the biggest approved funding database in the world. We're going to make all the other tweaks needed to make your business funding ready, as I just explained to you. I will negotiate with the private lenders that we have a relationship with to have your business then approved, even though it's an old, unused, dormant business. Now it's up to speed. It's got some activity. So we're going to negotiate with those private lenders to have your business approved for a starting $400,000 business line of credit that the new owner can immediately access and begin utilizing. And don't they love that, right? It's literally comes with the business entity done for them. And we will help you add 3 proven sources of online income streams to the business accounts you own and control that you can start generating what they call cash flow or profit in layman's terms in your business that makes it dramatically more valuable to any outside investor. I will personally set up the first account for you and give you simple instructions to set up the other 2 well-known income referral accounts if you want to make money from them so that your business sells for even more. Obviously, the better position it is, the more funding it has access to, the more it looks like it's ready to explode into profitability with these kind of performing cash flow accounts, the more money we're going to be able to get for you in this transaction. That is the secret. Does it make sense? Everything I'm talking about is transparent and logical here. What we're talking about is if you were in their shoes, exactly what you would want to see and what you'd be willing to pay top dollar for, especially if you had ways that you could save yourself hundreds of thousands of dollars in deferred taxes by not cashing out the traditional way, but by sliding an asset into a older existing business like this. So that's the secret. These are the things we do, and I'm willing to pay for it out of my own pocket up front to make sure your business sells fast so that you get the maximum amount of money for it that is possible. So that is what we have available today. For you to take advantage of this, time is of the essence. Speed is absolutely necessary. This will not last long. As we say, it will be gone at the midnight Pacific deadline that you can see posted. So the way that you access this, simple. You can click the link that's been put in the video description, as you can normally see when you go into the community. In the description there's a blue, what they call hyperlink. You can click that. That'll take you to the secure checkout page, or you can click any of the blue order links on this web page that you're watching it on, if that's the kind of device that you're connected with. So you know how to do this. You'll see very quickly and easily the way that you can take advantage of this opportunity. Again, just as a quick recap of what we're talking about being available for you here. If you have something old, if you have something unused, there's no liability to you, and it's all cash for you to get out of a non-performing business asset. You can take up to $77,000, $77,500 in an all-cash offer for your old, unused, you thought it was worthless. When we're done with it, in short order, it's going to be a very valuable and performing asset, because I've got investors looking for not nine. We got people that came in on the early bird. Now we only need 5 more of these old existing LLCs or S corporations, and the deal will have filled up completely. What do they need to be? Anything that's 1 year or more, no liens, no judgments, any state, any condition. So that means if you have not renewed, every year the state wants their share, they want their money. A lot of people don't pay those renewal fees when they know they're not really using the LLC anymore. Not a problem. Don't try to go in and mash things up and try and get things restored. Give it to me and let me and my staff of experts do it exactly the right way so that it has optimum value for you. You can sign up, take advantage of this opportunity, pay the simple listing fee, and get 100% of the sale price that you're going to be offered when I'm done working my magic and get you a buyer for you. We will. What are we going to do? What are the things that we're on my end going to do that I'm going to pay out of my own pocket for? We will make your business funding ready with that very important connection. My private lenders will approve your old business for a $400,000 business line of credit to be used by the new investor that takes over. We will connect income accounts. How many? 3 to your business to make it look as profitable as possible. It won't just look it. You'll actually start to see money come into these accounts from the marketing work, the seasoning work that we're going to do on your behalf. So who knows? Some people may say, this looks great. I love this. I want to keep it for myself. It's completely up to you what you do with it. And as I've been very clear here, my goals, my needs are aligned with yours and the investors. So I'm willing to speed this up and to make it work perfectly. I'm willing to spend my own money up to $500 to pay to get the work done that makes the business so valuable that we can get you an all-cash offer and make everyone happy in this deal. So take advantage of the opportunity. Click the link that is found in the description of the video, or if you're watching this video on a web page, you see it. Simply click the blue links that are on the page that will take you to the secure checkout that you can enroll with a credit card, debit card. Fill out that form completely, click submit, do it immediately. I don't even think it's going to last till the midnight deadline. I think all 5 of our spots are going to be gone in short order. So take advantage of this opportunity. We will call out to welcome you immediately, as quickly as we can. We will send you the welcome package that has those instructions in it, and we'll get the deal done. Everybody is a win-win-win in this situation. That's it. I'm out of here. Take care. Talk to you all again soon. Ciao.